Welcome to English 1B. This lecture will go over just some basic information that you need to know about our class so that you can get started. So first, a little bit of information about me. I'm your instructor, Erin Fujinami. I got my bachelor's and master's here in town from Fresno State. I am a mom, wife, and pet mom, and I love to travel, read, and cook. So those are some pictures of me, my family, some stuff that I've been doing fairly recently. And I look forward to getting to know all of you as well. Information about how to reach me. Some general tips. Make sure that you try to contact me during kind of typical school hours. For me, that's about 8 to 3, Monday through Friday. I'm not available on holidays. When you are contacting me, please always include your name, the course that you're in, and then relevant details. So if there's a particular assignment that you're asking about, name those things so that I can help you, more efficiently. I usually respond within 2 business days, so I appreciate your patience. There are a lot more students than there are of me, so I do my best to get back to everybody as quickly as possible. The fastest way to reach me is to text me, so you can join our class on the Remind app by texting the code given in your syllabus to the number 81010, and then following those directions to get into our class. Once you're in our class on Remind, you can text me that way, and I generally respond probably in the same day, depending on what time you text me, but you'll usually get a faster response that way. You can also email me. I usually respond to emails within about 2 days. I recommend using the inbox feature on Canvas. That is faster than the SCCD email, but you can also email me there. Information about our class. All of the goals of the class are listed here as well as in your syllabus, but this is an introduction to literature class. So we will be looking at short stories, poetry. We'll also be reading a poem and 1 novel. It's a short class if it's a short class, then you can expect that those things will happen fairly quickly. So just kind of be prepared for that. You can look at our schedule of classes, which is at the end of your syllabus, and that will tell you when different readings are due so that you can plan ahead. So for example, if we have 1 week to read a novel and you know that's going to be a challenge for you, I would recommend maybe starting on that earlier. We also have audio options available for all of the readings. So if you would prefer to listen to a longer piece, like say a novel, you're welcome to do that. And links to do that are provided in our class. You can usually access those from the syllabus. If you go down to the schedule of classes, you'll see a link to all of our readings there. Speaking of the syllabus, it's really important that you check out the syllabus. It has everything that you need to know about our course, including course policies, materials that you'll need and where to find them, links to tons of places to go for extra help, and then a detailed schedule of readings and assignments for the entire session. So that way you can kind of see what's coming up and fit those things in earlier if you need, extra time. Tutoring is a big part of our class. Tutoring is available for free through Fresno City College. 5 tutoring meetings are required as part of class, and they make up 50 points out of our class, which works out to about half of a letter grade. So this could make a big difference in your final grade, just going to tutoring. And then also students who go to tutoring do tend to earn better grades because you have that extra help and support. Your due dates for tutoring are listed in the syllabus down at the bottom on the schedule of classes, and then links with more information about what kind of tutoring, what their hours are, how to reach them, where to go. All of that information is available in the syllabus under extra help. So plan on attending tutoring this semester. Some places that you can go for tutoring are listed here. So one of those places is the PASS Center. This is a great resource for students. General hours are listed here, but they do sometimes vary by term. So go ahead and check out their either their website, which you can reach by going to Fresno City College's kind of homepage and then going to tutoring to check for recent hours, or you could also send them an email or give them a call just to make sure that these hours are, the ones that are available to you for whichever term you are currently in. We also have the tutorial center, so same thing, general hours are listed here, contact information, get in touch with them to see if those hours are accurate for your particular term. And then lastly, we have the Writing and Reading Center. Summer hours I did find right here and added those. These are the general hours and then contact information. So you can go to tutoring with any of these three options in order to fulfill those required tutoring sessions. So what should you expect in terms of our weekly work for class? You'll have assigned readings that are posted to Canvas weekly on Sundays. You'll need to read them in preparation for your assignments, which are due on Wednesdays and Fridays. You'll also have assigned recorded lectures. You can watch those at any time. Those will also be posted weekly on Sundays, and then you'll need to watch those in preparation for your assignments as well. We have discussions which are due twice a week. So every week on Wednesday and Friday, you need to have read your readings, watched your lectures, and complete your work by 11:59 p.m. on Canvas. So things will be posted Sunday, and then you'll have until Wednesday and Friday to get those assignments in. However, if for whatever reason those days don't work for you, maybe you work late on Wednesdays or you have plans on Fridays, that's totally fine. You're welcome to work ahead. So everything is there for you Sunday and you can complete them anytime before the due date if those due dates of Wednesday and Friday are not convenient for you. If your class is a short-term or a summer class, you can expect that we have a condensed schedule. I recommend setting goals for yourself so that you can tackle our readings and assignments in chunks so you don't feel overwhelmed. Fast-paced essays. So in short-term and summer classes, you might have 1 week where we're doing all of the readings and assignments to kind of get ready for those essays. And then the following week, we're working on actually getting the essay in. When we're working on essays, you'll notice that your drafts are due Mondays. You'll get some feedback from me. You'll need to visit a tutor. And then you'll have a workshop on Wednesday. And then your final draft is due Friday. So it's a pretty condensed schedule. And the reason for that is in short-term or summer classes, we are still fulfilling all of those same requirements that like a 16 or an 18-week course has to fulfill, but we're doing it in less time. So if you're taking a short-term or a summer class, just kind of accept that that's part of it, and it'll be over before you know it. So just do your best to stay on top of those assignments. We also have lots of extra support available, so make sure that you're leaning on your groups, you're utilizing that free tutoring, and then, of course, get all of that glorious extra credit. So if you look in your syllabus, you'll see that if you go to additional tutoring beyond the 5 required sessions, or if you meet with your group beyond the 5 required group meetings, that is the only way that you can earn extra credit for our class. So I would recommend working in some additional tutoring and group meetings throughout the semester so that you have that extra credit to kind of fall back on in case you miss an assignment or don't do as well as you had hoped on something. Another thing that it's important to note about our class is that we do have a lot of collaboration. So no matter what you're working on, you should plan to work with your classmates, with your tutors, and or with myself. Our class really works best when we help each other and learn from one another, so try to embrace that kind of collaborative spirit to help you study, answer questions, troubleshoot, and overall succeed in class. If you're not a fan of group grades, not to worry. Everything that you turn in is actually graded individually. So even though I expect you to work with each other to help each other out, you're all earning your own individual grades on all of your assignments. Things that you can expect from me. I will always do my best to provide clear expectations for assignments so you know what to do, when, and how. I'm always open to talk about your progress in the class on an assignment or about a concept that you might be struggling with. So remember that I am here to help, and I'm happy to answer questions and clarify and kind of work with you to get you to where you're feeling good about an assignment. I will post new modules, so that's just an online folder containing your weekly schedule along with everything that you need to read, watch, and do that week. Those will always be posted to Canvas every week on Sunday. I do my best to respond to your texts or emails as soon as possible and within 2 business days. And then because I know things happen, I will be flexible with my expectations when possible. So if something comes up and you're running behind on an assignment, or if you misunderstood an assignment and you'd like to redo it, talk to me about those things. And when it's possible, I am happy to work with you. So what is next? Now that you've watched our welcome video, you should head to Canvas and go through the welcome module. In that module, you'll find all of the important stuff that you need to get started in class. So the first thing is our syllabus. Make sure that you check out that syllabus if you haven't done so yet. You'll also find your assigned group and directions for how to get in touch. Make sure that you send an email. You can use the Canvas inbox to get in touch with everybody in your group today. You can also find links to helpful things like Canvas guides, student frequently asked questions, information about the tutorial center, and other helpful resources that you can look at and then also keep handy as we go through the rest of the semester. So make sure you kind of look through all of the stuff in that welcome module. Once you've done that, you should start work on the week 1 module. So in that, you'll find our first weekly schedule, your first assigned lectures and readings, along with the week's assignments. And then remember, things are due each week, Wednesday and Friday by 11:59 p.m. So the week 1 module is our very first module, but you will find a new weekly module every week. So you should get in the habit of looking at that weekly schedule every week on Sunday, and then get started on your assigned lectures and readings so that you can turn things in every Wednesday and every Friday. So thank you for being here. I'm excited to meet everybody, and let's get started on our first weekly module.